Coming at you live and direct from the battle booth. I can't help but sit back and laugh at some of the things that I'm watching, bro. Some of the things that I'm seeing. Just recently, I listened to a space, right? One of them spaces. And the conversation was so deep. The conversation was oh so deep. I was like, wow. This conversation that's being had right now is profound. Y'all know what the conversation was about. Who was going to win the battle between Eazy the Block Captain and Cassidy, bro? I can't help but just laugh, right, at what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. Almost like, bro, it's almost like, y'all remember Men in Black? Y'all know that little gadget that they use to make people forget, like wipe their memory so they don't know that they just saw aliens or whatever the case was. It's almost like Cassidy got one of those, right? And he used it. Now, all of a sudden, the majority of the battle rap community forgot. They must have forgot what Eazy the Block Captain is capable of, bro. They must have forgot, bro. Cassidy, I don't know where you got this gadget from, bro, but give it back, bro. Because I got a feeling, bro. I got a strong feeling that come Saturday, game day, bro, Cassidy's not going to be the one to have a good night. And I'm not saying this, bro. A lot of people think that for some reason I got some kind of hatred for Cassidy, bro. I've said in all my blogs, bro, I grew up on Cassidy. I absolutely love Cassidy. I love his attitude. I love his confidence. I love his ability to rap, use bars. I love all that. We talking battle rap, bro. And I think that's what a lot of people are tending to forget here, dude. We are talking battle rap. We're not talking mainstream. We're not talking this for this track. We're not talking none of that. We're talking battle rap. A lot of people seem to think that the reason that Cassidy can win or is going to win, right, is because Cassidy has angles. Oh, Eazy's not really from Philly, but he is from Philly, but he's not from Philly, but he's from Germantown, but he's from 12th Street, but he wasn't born in the hospital, or he was this, but he wasn't on the block. Oh, we don't know who he was, so he can't be from, oh, whoa, whoa, blah, 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 blah. So for some reason, people think that Eazy's going to lose. Bro, a lot of people don't even understand that what Cassidy's doing is cool, it's entertaining, but it's manipulation, bro. Is really what it is. A lot of y'all are being manipulated to think that something's going to happen that's not going to happen. We're going to see it come game day. I'm not even tripping about nothing like that. Eazy recently released a docu-series, a little documentary piece. You know what I'm saying? To try to, I guess, negate this whole narrative that he's not from Philly. You know what I'm saying? Do I feel like this documentary did any justice to Eazy? Not really. Not really. Because to be completely honest, bro, it's not even that many people, primarily people from Philly, like the Reeds, like the Kate Walkers, or whatever the case is, that are sitting here so caught up in this, oh, we didn't see Eazy, so he's not from Philly. Bro, the majority of people don't care. And this is why some of y'all got me confused too with, all right, I blog on the facts, on the reality, sometimes. Not based on how I feel, right? Sometimes the reality is what is more important. The reality of the situation is that the majority of battle rap does not care, bro. They don't care if Eazy was born in Philly, not born in Philly, or was on the block and doesn't know what it means. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares, dude. This is why I said from the beginning, bro, this Philly angle's not going to matter. It matters to some of us, yeah, because if you claim in Philly and you from Philly, just like if you was claiming you from Harlem or Brooklyn or the Bronx and nobody knows you out there, then yeah, that's a problem, bro. Like, who are you, bro? Like, your whole thing is in question. Your whole character's in question. Like, we don't know you. So I understand that, bro. But y'all got to understand, too, that when I'm blogging on something like this, I'm blogging on what the result of the battle is going to be. I'm not blogging necessarily on, oh, what I feel and why. No, it's because, bro, the majority of the battle rap community is not going to care. And Eazy's material is simply going to be better than Cassidy's material. Now, part of this heavy debate that I'm listening to on Twitter Spaces and on all this stuff, right, is talking about the fact that Cassidy does have the ability to win. Right? I don't think any of us are saying that Cassidy can't rap. I heard people saying that, oh, Cassidy can rap. I don't think people are saying Cassidy can't rap, bro. If you know Cassidy, you know Cassidy, you know he can rap. He's one of the best rappers that came out of wherever he came, period. Like point blank, period. But that's not what we're talking about, bro. what we're talking about, right? When we're talking about the prediction or what's going to happen or what might happen, is Cassidy's ability to translate on that stage. That's what we're talking about, bro. That's what I feel like people, for some reason, I feel like we're all intentionally or purposely forgetting that main point. Cassidy has all the ammunition in the world to win this battle. He got everything he needs, dude. He even got resources and people he can reach out to help him put together material, to help guide him, you know what I'm saying, and help him in that way. Y'all pull up the last Cassidy interview, whatever Cassidy interview y'all want to pull up, and y'all tell me if y'all think that Cassidy, right, is not hard-headed, bro. As much as we love Cass, right, we kind of love that about him too, but the man is hard-headed, bro. Cassidy doesn't listen to nobody, bro. Who was it that I recently heard even talk about this too, bro? Like, unless you're like above Cassidy in his level, you can't get game from him. Oh, Frozenberg, it was Rosenberg. He said that too. Like, and it's true. Cassidy's that type of person, bro. So because he's this type of person, right? Not really gonna listen, you know, kind of just stuck in his ways, just arrogant, just cocky, just who he is, bro. It's about the science. What makes y'all think that he's gonna implement things that are needed to win the battle come Saturday? Is what the whole thing comes down to, right? The only reason I say that is because, I have yet to see a battle where Cassidy has risen to that occasion. That's it. I'm not saying it because Cassidy is not capable of it. I'm sure he is, bro. Cassidy's more than capable, bro. Have I seen it? No. Do I believe that I'm going to see it? No. Has Eazy been battling every year, main events, holding it down for battle rap for the past? Yes. So when we talk about this Eazy versus Cassidy battle, right? And we're sitting there on Twitter Spaces for 2 hours, really dissecting and going into, but Cassidy can really win if bro, we could go into hypotheticals all day long. All day long. We could do hypothetical situations. But has Cassidy demonstrated to us? Has it to me? Has he shown y'all? That's the question. That he's going to be able to translate and adapt to that battle rap stage. Honestly, going back to the little documentary, I don't think it did Eazy any justice. But only because I don't really think it did him justice, bro. Because it feels like Cassidy forced him to do that, bro. Like, that's where I feel like, damn, bro, kind of like in the face-off, man. Cassidy was popping his ish, talking or whatever he's going to talk, and Eazy sitting there reacting, bro, just reacting. Just reacting, bro. Coming off emotional, ready to fight, ready to do, bro. Cassidy sits there and talk about you're not from Philly, then he makes you react again. In this way. For me, the more confident somebody is in who they are, the less they have to say. For me. That's for me. I've always been that way. If you're confident in who you are, you know who you are. What do you got to explain? You don't got to explain nothing to nobody. Especially somebody like me. I understand Eazy's situation perfectly, bro. Like I said, bro. I was born in Brooklyn, moved to Harlem till I was 5. Then I was moved around borough to borough in New York City, bro. If you ask somebody from one of the blocks, I don't even remember what blocks I lived on, to be honest with y'all. If y'all remember what blocks, bro, I was young. Maybe 1 or 2 people might remember me, but bro, do I remember anybody? No. Do I know anybody? No. So for me, bro, that whole thing goes out the window. And this documentary wasn't even needed because it's like, bro, again, if you're confident in who you are, you know who you are. You don't got nothing to prove to nobody. You just are who you are. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I see that. So the fact that Cassidy made Eazy jump out the window and do that and make it a whole thing, I think it's funny, bro. I'm not going to hold y'all. And I think it kind of makes Eazy look a little shaky. Not because, I'm not saying he's not from Philly, but because it just makes him look like he felt like he needed to respond in that way. To prove, like, you from Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to prove that you was born. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But whatever the case is, bro, come Saturday, man, you already know what it is. Eazy's going to dog walk Cassidy. Cassidy, it's been a good run, bro. I ain't going to hold you. If Cassidy can show me in this battle that he's able to adapt, bro, and able to translate on the stage in battle rap, then when the next Cassidy battle comes along, trust me, trust and believe that I will take that into consideration. I do not. I got a lot of love for Cassidy, but I haven't seen it yet, bro. And I do not believe that I'm going to be seeing it on Saturday. So let me know what y'all think of that, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Joe coming at you live and direct from the battle booth.